Hey everybody, Vanny001 here. I've got some thoughts. I don't mind the gameplay in the background, just there for something to watch. Got some thoughts on the new Xbox One, which I'm going to call the 720. Yeah, I mean, everybody's going to call it 720, so Xbox One's kind of retarded in my mind. But I stayed up watching the reveal. It was on at 3 a.m. here, so I'm a little tired. Recording this pretty early in the morning for me, considering I went to bed about 5 a.m. But overall, I would give the reveal, you know, a not great rating. It wasn't what I expected. I did expect them to show a lot of Kinect, but I thought it would be a little more focused on some of the AAA titles that might be coming out, but then again, they do have E3 coming up. So I guess we will see a lot of that at E3. However, this whole TV aspect, this social functionality that seems to be pushed upon us with these new consoles, be social, be connected. I'm connected to my friends through Skype, Twitter, my telephone. My telephone? How old did I just sound right then? My telephone. My phone. My telephone. My dial telephone. Oh, fuck it. Anyway. Yeah, I'm connected already. When I play my console, I want to talk and interact with the person on the other end of the microphone. I really don't care if such and such a person beat my score on such and such a game. I'm happy that they did that, and GG for them. Good on you, mate. But I don't need a constant stream of information telling me such and such a person did such and such a thing. I just want to play my game with my mates and have a laugh and have some fun. A few of the things that really kind of were glossed over was this whole TV functionality is going to require a separate component and will really only be at launch for the US only. Now, the separate component, if you remember when the first generation of the second Xbox came out, with the whole network adapter that you had to buy, or we had to buy over here. You buy this network adapter and you could go wireless. Now that cost us about, I think it was about $120 or something like that over here. It was quite expensive. I went through about two of them. One of them just broke for some apparent reason. But you will need to buy a separate component along with your console to have this TV functionality that they were displaying. Now the whole Kinect, I was never into Kinect. I've never even used a Kinect before. When it came out, it just looked silly, and now it looks like it is completely and utterly integrated into the console. It is a required component to use, a majority of the functionality of the system. When I saw that, I was a little dubious about the whole thing. The hand gestures, vocal recognition, how's it going to handle accents, I find it hard to use speech recognition on my computer because of an Australian accent. We say certain things a different way, and I feel that with people with accents, strong accent, thick accents, that using their Xbox is going to be a little difficult. And how many times a day do you think you're going to be saying Xbox? I mean, you're going to have to say Xbox this, Xbox that, Xbox, Xbox, Xbox. You're just going to be saying Xbox all fucking day. The controller, it looked quite good. I have a Razer Sabertooth and it looks very similar. A little more sleeker in the design, a little more narrow it looks like. It's going to have hyper responsive buttons and all that sort of stuff, so, well, the buzzwords are another thing too. You have to watch out when they use buzzwords when they're explaining something. You know, a lot of what they were saying was just, you know, glitter. It was all show. It wasn't really a substance-filled reveal. I was really kind of disappointed we didn't see any of Battlefield 4. I fully expected when Battlefield Twitter, you know, tweeted out that we would be seeing, or they had some big news that, okay, well, the Xbox reveals coming, they're going to be either showing, you know, some multiplayer footage, which they are going to show at E3. They will be live streaming that, and people at E3 will be able to play the multiplayer of Battlefield 4. I was a little disappointed there was no mention of it. It was just EA Sports, and that kind of is understandable considering it's a US market. They seem to be focusing on at launch that the US market is more a sports game orientated market. I mean, that's obvious by them having EA Sports there showing off their pre-rendered trailers, but you know, well, none of that was gameplay, so I think we can all see that. Another thing that is also a concern is they said it would not be always online. However, it has been confirmed by Kotaku that we will have to, at least once per hour, have some sort of internet connection. Or once per 24 hours, have an internet connection to our 720, our 1, whatever the fuck it's called. So, you know, it has been confirmed. It has to be connected online once every day. And that is being something that everybody's not wanted. We have not wanted this always online, even if it is a semi-online. You know, some people don't have stable internet. They just want to play their games. If they, you know, just want to sit there and play a single player game, they don't want to be flooded with social interaction flooding in on their console. You know, your mate achieved this. You know, great, I just want to play my game, thank you. The Blu-ray player, yep. You know, Sony's had one for a while, and I think we're all, you know, happy that it's finally got onto the Xbox. I'm really on the fence about the whole thing. I don't know where I'm gonna go with my console gaming. I think PS4 is looking a little more interesting. They didn't really talk about any live streaming aspects. I know it will have a DVR function to it, the Xbox One 720. But they really didn't go into anything about, you know, a Twitch or a YouTube application that will upload your footage or stream your footage to a wider audience, and I think that's what a lot of people want these days. I think it's a requirement, really. Live streaming is where it's really at the moment. Now, some of the release titles are kind of interesting. I mean, we have Call of Duty Ghosts. I really thought EA would get the exclusive DLC, kind of like Sony, but I thought EA might be going with Microsoft this time around for Battlefield 4. I really thought that was going to be a thing with the Battlefield Twitter tweeting out what they did. But it's Call of Duty once again. Look good, you know. I'm not really a Call of Duty guy. I have played Black Ops 2. It just really wasn't my thing. Then you got Quantum Break. That trailer was kind of like, what the fuck did I just watch? Didn't really show anything. Of course, Battlefield 4 is going to be a release title as well, and we have Destiny, Assassin's Creed 4, and Watch Dogs. I'm really looking forward to Watch Dogs. I think that might be a good game. And Thief. I'm not too familiar with Thief. I probably should get myself familiar with that. It does look quite good. There's a couple of Crytek games. Reese, something like that. R-Y-S-E. Crytek's usually pretty good. And of course you get Forza as well. And I was kind of surprised that there's rumours of a Mass Effect 4. I hadn't heard anything about that, and I'm very surprised that they're thinking of a spin-off for Mass Effect 4. But, you know, what are you going to do? I mean, it's money in the bank, really. If they make it, people will buy. If you build it, they will come, kind of thing. So, I want to talk a little bit about Battlefield 4. Because that's kind of where my primary interest lies with gaming at the moment. Now, on June 10th, they will be live streaming some multiplayer gameplay from E3, so you'll have to give that a look. And for us Australian gamers, unfortunately, we will once again be getting it after the US market does. I believe the US market does get it on the 29th of October, and Australians will have to wait until the 31st of October. Couple of days, but it's always the way with us. I really don't understand it in this digital age, why we are still having to buy discs and having to wait for region specific release dates. But yeah, it's kind of looking good in the future for Battlefield 4. I think it's got a powerful console to play on, relatively powerful in comparison to a PC. I mean, it's not really overly powerful, and the 8 gigs of RAM's, you know, a good thing, but I've got 8 gig on my computer at the moment. I'm thinking of upgrading to 12. But yeah, 800 megahertz I believe will be the GPU, and it's not great, but it's still something. It's more than we have at the moment. The Battlefield 4, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I really hope this time around it is play tested, and the alpha and the beta, if they are going to have those, well, I know they have a beta, but if they have an alpha, I really hope those in the testing will make sure that, yeah, this glitch is found, that glitch is found, and really test the fuck out of this game and find a good balance before the release comes out and get all their feedback to DICE. Sorry if I sound a little bleh too, but remember, I've only had probably 4 hours sleep, so I'm kind of like, ugh. It's, yeah, I don't know. I'm really at that spot where I just don't know what I'm going to do. One thing I do know is I probably won't buy Battlefield 4, or most likely, not probably, it is more than likely I won't buy Battlefield 4 on the Xbox 360. I will wait for next gen. I will probably buy it on PC, even though I did buy Battlefield 3 on PC and really have not played it much at all. But just remember, June 10th, we get to see multiplayer footage, and that's something I'm really looking forward to, and I cannot wait for it. So I'll catch us again next time, and thanks for watching.